So good morning. I welcome you all for this my second video, types of listening. So in my previous video I have discussed about what is listening and what is the different types of difference between listening and hearing, and we have seen about the process of listening also. So here I am to discuss few things about the types of listening, as like for a communication, types of communication similarly we have for listening also. So listening can be categorized into several types, so each serving different purposes and requiring various levels of attention and engagement. Firstly, there is active listening, which involves fully concentrating, understanding, responding, and remembering. So, what is being said is matters a lot. It is characterized by techniques like paraphrasing, clarifying, and reflecting back with the speaker's message. Critical listening involves analyzing and evaluating information, questioning assumptions, and assessing the validity and credibility of the speaker's arguments or claims so far. Emphatic listening focuses on understanding the speaker's emotions, perspectives, and experiences. So, when we show our empathy towards someone else, which gives them the moral support with the necessary providing solutions on that particular time. And we have appreciative listening is about enjoying and appreciating the content, such as listening to the music or else listening to the storytelling. Nowadays you can take an example of listening to the podcast and all. So each type of listening plays a vital role in effective communication and interpersonal relationships, contributing to understanding, empathy, critical thinking, and enjoyment. So I just gave a very brief overview about the types of listening and its forms. So in this picture you can able to see discriminative listening, comprehensive listening, empathic listening, analytical listening, and appreciative listening. So now we'll see the detailed about these types of listening skills. So first of all, what is superficial listening? So in this superficial listening, our receiver can have a little idea about the topic what the speaker is going to talk. So in this particular thing, there is a possibility of omitting the message which is received from the speaker as it is. So next we are going to see about appreciative listening. So appreciative listening, you can connect it only for the purpose of making ourselves chill, or else making ourselves feel relaxed apart from our daily routine of works. So you can say listening to the music or else listening to the podcast, something like that and all. And focused listening. So focused listening, it helps an individual to pay their complete attention to carry out the task. If suppose if I'm listening to the words of a speaker, in the sense the outcome of this listening, I can take a notes, I can write a words out of the speech and all. So this is the most common type of listening that we practice. So it is a non-formal or oral communicative situations. And next we have a evaluative listening. So it involves evaluation of the oral message or commentary and developing a line of thought. The listener interprets and analyzes what he or she listens in order to understand both the explicit or implicit meaning of the oral message. In the sense, we are not supposed to understand the content based on our assumption. Instead of that, being an individual should get a meaning, internal as well as the external. In short, you can understand the core meaning of the content which is received from others. And next we have attentive listening. So in a part of attentive listening, it is understand and retain the speaker's message. You may ask questions, whereas if you need any clarifications and all, you can clarify your doubts, but basically information flows from the speaker to you. And also it doesn't matter that whether you are okay with or else you have some other different kind of opinion with this kind of content. And next we have critical listening. So in a part of critical listening, it is to understand and evaluate meaning of the speaker's message on several levels. And also before making a decision, you have to think, or else you have to cross check the whether it is necessary for us or not. And next we have empathic listening. The term empathic is in the sense showing kind of paying complete attention to one who is in need. So when you are showing your empathy to someone else, in the sense it consoles the person. For instance, you can take an example of when the doctors paying their complete attention to diagnose the problem of their patients. So with this I conclude the topics of listening. In my next video we will see about the barriers of listening. Thank you. ஓடிட்டு